I only have one thing to say. I'm not even sure if that was in tune. But is my singing ever really in tune? Hello everyone, welcome back to the FM20 Leeds save. Mario Balotelli has got 10 goals and 2 assists in 10 appearances. The guy is amazing. I love him so much. We knew it was all going to be a gamble, but at the moment it is one that is certainly paying off. 31 years old now, but a goal per game as things stand, and that has left us in such a good position. We are currently 6th in the league and have a game in hand on those above us, and if we win that game in hand, we will make our way into the top 4 of the Premier League, and we have played a number of big teams as well. This is no fluke. Since that opening day defeat to Liverpool, things have gone pretty well. We've only lost 1 game since, and that was away at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea, in a game where we could really have nicked a draw. But the only other points we dropped in that was against Wolves in the second game of the season, where we drew 0-0. Other than that, Brighton, Burnley, Villa, Manchester City in the Carabao Cup third round, Everton, all have been beaten, and so have Tottenham Hotspur, who we beat convincingly 3-0 at Elland Road in the game before we take on today's opponents, Norwich. Now, Norwich are 20th in the league, but if you look at the past meetings, I have never beaten them, and one result stands out more than the rest. 6-0. I got beaten 6-0 by Norwich last time we met at Carrow Road. I am hoping we can return the favour today. And then after that, we'll be playing Southampton at Elland Road as we look to continue our push for European football. This is the team that has been in such good form over the last few weeks. Grave has been very good in goal. Lukaku, Opoku, Van Hoosen and Nyambe are now a very nice settled back four. All 3 stars, all very solid at this level. Calvin Phillips and Matteo Guendouzi make up the midfield too, with Kishner on the left, Cuisance in the middle, and Patrick Roberts, who's been in very good form, out on the right hand side. And of course, leading the line is super Mario Fiat cannot get a look in. And to be fair, it's good that these guys have been informed, because it's giving me time to ease the likes of Eze into the lineup. He's been very poor so far this season, playing at a 6.5 and not really hitting the ground running. But I'm guessing that that's just down to the fact that he's got to get used to his teammates. I'm hoping that he will turn into the player that I know that he can be. At the moment, though, Cuisance is keeping him out of that advanced playmaker role in the middle of the park, because he's just been so damn good. I need to beat them in a way that I cannot explain, really. 6-0 last year was just humiliating. It's probably the most humiliated I've been on FM this year, and that is saying something, because I've had some stinkers of some results. But to lose 6-0 away at Carrow Road against Norwich was just unforgivable, and so I'm hoping that the boys will sort it out today. It looks like Ricardo Kishner has somehow managed to handball the ball, and so Norwich have a penalty. They get a penalty against me every single time I play them as well. Kishner's been yellow carded. This is not the start I needed. Torres hits into the back of the net. They're 20th, and within 6 minutes we're behind. I mean, not again. Saicedo on the ball here. Oh, for God's sake. Nyambe's just gone in 2-footed on him. You're kidding me. 10 minutes in, I'm a goal down and a man down. And I've not done anything. Kishner's coming off. Ryan Fredericks is coming off. I hate Norwich. Nyambe, just a moment of madness. Just what were you doing? Just genuinely no need for the tackle. No need for any of that. And now we're really up against it. Against a team where my record sucks. And I'm baffled. I'm baffled by all this. But Ryan Fredericks here on the ball. Can he cheer me up a little bit? No, not like that. I'm not going to lie to you, as when I fired this game up today, I thought, I can't wait to stick it to Norwich. I did not see for a second that this would happen. Opoku manages to make a tackle without trying to break someone's legs. Aarons has been tackled. I thought that was definitely going to be a foul, and that's a decent ball out by Calvin Phillips, but we are so up against it right now. And it's good that they're 20th and they're reserving their best performance of the year for me. Lukaku's dived in like a nutter and Graves made a brilliant save. We're all over the place at the back. We're literally all over the place. We do this every time that I think we've turned a corner. We just have an absolute stinker of a performance. And it's usually just because someone's got a bit mad. I have no idea. The penalty I can understand. That happens all the time. Do you know what I mean? But the Nyambe red, literally 4 minutes after that's happened. is unforgivable. It's just the most idiotic thing you can possibly do. Are there Norwich fans at SI? If you're hearing me, can you at least make it sort of like a little less obvious, please? Super Mario hasn't even had a touch of the ball yet, I don't think. He's playing at 6.4. There's got to be a way I can fix this at the moment, but at the moment I have no idea what I'm meant to do. I'm going to haul Guendouzi off. He's been absolutely abysmal. Actually, I tell you what, we're going to drop Quissance in there, and I'm going to bring on Easy, and I'm going to stick him out on the left-hand side and get him playing on the attack, because this is the only way I can see us getting anything out of this game now. So we need to have one moment, give it to Mario, and hope that he scores. That's what I need right now. Balotelli has got the ball, and he was doing really well there up against Jamal Lewis, a man who's much younger than him, but nearly managed to outpace him down the wing. Come on, boys. Mario playing at 6.3. It's not his fault. You know Mario, he's just shy. He's just a very shy bloke. Ryan Fredericks has made a brilliant run down here. Go on, Mario, in the middle. Ryan, tee it back into Patty Roberts. Roberts bends it. What a goal by Patrick Roberts. Get in! 1-1. Suck on that, Norwich. I was going to say suck on that, Delia, but you're disgusting. You're all filthy. Fredericks, that's beautiful. Absolutely brilliant here from Fredericks. Tees it back to Roberts, who's been brilliant. It's his 5th goal of the season. It's a wonder striking to the far corner. Get in. Come on. Come on, we can do this. Grind it out. I'll be very happy with a draw, considering the circumstances. But really, we are better than them. And now I'm hoping secretly for a win. Well, not secretly. It's okay to openly hope for a win, Mike, considering I'm the manager. Calvin. Back into Opoku. Opoku on the ball. Back into Calvin Phillips. Can he pick out Super Mario? Lukaku. Down the wing. He whips it. Back post. Patty Roberts. He scored again! Patrick Roberts. He's overtaken Balotelli in terms of just like showmanship. He's turned up big time. Brilliant ball in by Jordan Lukaku. He's probably got to be my best ever budget signing. And this is just a phenomenal header. The cross is good. But, I mean, to get that power on that. Get in! This is a better way to beat Norwich. This is a more satisfying way than giving them a thumping. To be 10 men down, or 10 men down, we'd be playing with 1 man. To be down to 10 men, and then to turn it around from being 1-0 down within the first 6 minutes, this does not get any better. We're getting yellow cards for days. There's obviously a rivalry growing between us and the Canaries. Long may that continue. I can't stand them at the moment. In FM, in real life, I have no problem with Norwich. But in this game, they've absolutely done me over so many times. This is like superb karmic justice. And we are going up to 3rd as it stands. But there is one more chance. Or maybe more, actually, to be fair. We've still got 6 minutes left. Don't concede here. Saicedo round the back. Van Hudson. Brilliant tackle by Van Hudson. Brilliant play. Patty Roberts on the ball. Absolutely roasts his man. Roberts. He's going for a hat-trick here. Roberts. Patty Roberts is miles wide. Absolutely miles wide. But brilliant. He's playing for time. Clever lad. Clever lad. Playing for time. We like that. Speaking of playing for time, it's not been Mario's day today. I'm going to take Fiat Arp off. Mario, to be fair of him, has been starved of service, really. I'm sure he'll score against Southampton, but he's been starved of service. So Fiat Arp is going to make a rare appearance. Jamal Lewis, now this is boring. Great play by Lukaku, only as far as Max Aarons, and he's scored. I hate Norwich. I'd take a 2-2 draw, but to be 2-1 up and then to give it away like this, Lukaku, I mean, it's a superb finish. Grief is unsighted, he doesn't see it till the last minute. Oh no. 4 minutes of added on time, we're into the 91st minute, there's 3 minutes left and there's a highlight. Please don't be for them. Roberts, go on Pat. Pat. He's given the ball away to Jamal Lewis. If Patrick Roberts is the man that gives the ball away for the last goal, I'm going to be fuming. Oh my god, what a miss by Rupp. How has he missed that? I don't believe I went quiet there because I thought I knew what was happening. He's missed an absolute sitter. And somehow we've managed to scrounge a 2-2 draw. Brilliant for Monday Night Football. A little annoying for me. I'm going to say it's a good comeback, but I'm going to get a little bit shoddy with Niambe and just get aggressive. I'm very disappointed in you, mate. You really let me down there. Easy came on and played it at 6.4 again. Daniel Farke just has the wood on me. We still haven't beaten them this year in this save, but ultimately, that's not a bad result. I've had a word with Easy about his performances. He's not been good enough. They should know that. The fans are less than happy with him since signing. I think he'll be fine. He will come good. I promise he'll come good. We've got them in the Carabao Cup as well, Norwich, so that's just brilliant. So we're going out of that as well, probably. Come on, Mario. Be my man. Be my Balotelli. Be my Balotelli. If anyone doesn't know, that song is meant to Be My Baby, but I'm going to call it Be My Balotelli. Me and Philip Koku, who's the Southampton manager now, we do not get on. I've been taking the mick out of him because he was crap with Derby, and somehow he's managed to get his way into the Southampton job. So this is, again, another kind of grudge match. It's basically 2 grudge matches today. I've actually changed it around slightly today, in a bid to try and get Eze playing as the kind of player I know he can. I've swapped him and Quissance. So Quissance is now going to be playing as a box-to-box midfielder, so Guendouzi drops down to the bench because he's not been very good. Eze is now playing as the advanced playmaker. Kishner's somehow retained his place in the team, even though he's been awful. Well, not awful, but he gave away that stupid penalty in the Norwich game. Davis is at left-back, and it's good, because at least him and Kishner have a good understanding. And then Fredericks is on the right-hand side, which we all kind of knew was going to happen anyway. That was the obvious decision. Other than that, it is as you were. Well, Danny Ings is obviously the man we need to watch out for. He's got 6 goals and 11 appearances, and he's also got the captain's armband for them. There's also a player I really like in there, is Mario Lemina, a player that is actually very good, I find, on Football Manager, and a player that I would quite like in this team if I could. But to be fair, I think our midfield is nearly as good as anyone's outside the top 6s now. I look at Calvin Phillips and Quissance and Guendouzi and Shackleton and Seb, and I think actually, as a 5-man midfield, that is pretty good. Like, that is pretty much as good as you're going to get. So, hopefully, they can prove that today by getting a few goals from midfield, which would be nice. But Mario's going to get the goals today. I can feel it. I can feel a Balotelli hat-trick. I can feel it. I can feel it. Mario scoring tonight. Mario. Well, it's been a thrilling 10 opening minutes. Nothing's happened. A highlight. It's in Southampton's hands. That's less good. Danny Ings down the right. At least he's not in front of goal. Oh, but Stuart Armstrong is. He whips it. Good header away by Van Hudson there. Now on the counter. Away we go. Calvin into Kishner. Use your pace. He's finally got himself into gear. Kishner driving forward. That's a great tackle. Patrick Roberts. I know he loves a shot. Patrick Roberts. Oh, mind blown by Patrick Roberts. The boy can do no wrong. It's his 7th goal of the season, and it's an absolute worldie. It's his third goal of the episode. I mean, look at it's from a standing position, and he just rifles it past Fraser Forster. What a goal! Hopefully, Southampton will now open up, because let's face it, they've been a bit defensive so far. Well, it's literally been one highlight, but it was worth the wait. A fantastic finish from Patrick Roberts at half-time and sees us 1-0 up at the break. Okay, so I'm pleased how things are going, but I'm going to take off Ricardo Kishner, and it's time for Durrami! We love Durrami. I bigged up Mario at the start of this, and he's literally just being so shy right now. He's playing at 6.6. I just can't tell if it's because we're not supplying him, or if he's just having one of those I can't be asked days, or what, but I was hoping for a bit more, mate.
Mario, you're embarrassing me in front of all our friends. Can you please just do something?
Oh no, Elianusi, great block, and it's fallen to Danny Ings. He whips it in. Van Hudson's been brilliant today. He clears it again. Leif Davis into Eze. Good, that's nice play there. Lovely. Look at this for a flowing move. Opoku plays it out. Durrami, go on, mate. Get your pace going. He's literally trotting around like he's not even bothered. Davis into Durrami. Durrami hits it. Oh, Durrami! What a goal by Mohamed Durrami. It might be his first game in, well, his first goal on camera. I think it might only be his 2nd goal for the club. But what a finish this is. Durrami! Beautiful. What a finish. We can only score long-range pile drivers, apparently. Mario's complacent.
Mario, you're embarrassing me. Come on.
Ryan Fredericks is quite tired, so I'm going to bring on Stuart Dallas. And I'm praying that Mario does something here. He's just embarrassing me in front of everyone. And Phillips there. Test Forster, he heads it clear? God, that'd be some save if he headed it. He's knocked it clear. When he gets the ball, he runs and he wants to shoot. Durrami! Elianusi into Redmond. Southampton looking to get a consolation goal, perhaps? Maybe more than a consolation. Oh, Nathan Redmond. That's nearly a wonderful goal from Nathan Redmond. Very underrated player, Nathan Redmond. He's brilliant. Durrami's twisted his knee, but it's a 2-0 win. 2 absolute belters. Passionately say, well, lads, that was good. Very, very impressed. Forget about Mario. He's having a day off today. He knew everyone else was going to get the goals. He wasn't that bothered. He only turns up when it matters. Durrami is out for 3 to 5 days, but I'm glad to finally see him get a goal on camera. That's the most important thing. Quissance apparently was amazing in that game. I love this boy. If I could sign him in every save, I would. I mean, just look at him. He's so flipping good. So that's put me in an exceptionally good mood because we are third. We're third in the league. We're third. Obviously, we've played a game more than a lot of other teams. But to be fair, I think at the end of this, we could well still end up being sat there. If not, we've definitely cemented our place in the top 6, which is brilliant in all fairness. It's been one hell of a start to the season. No signs of second season syndrome so far. We're already halfway towards the safety mark. And if we can do that and do it early, God knows what we can achieve. We can achieve anything with this team. I'm absolutely delighted so far with what I've seen from them. Patrick Roberts is now third in the goal scoring charts. Where's Mario? He's not far off either. He's joint 9th. So we're doing very well at the moment in terms of scoring goals, not conceding too many. Apparently, Mario Balotelli's had the most shots of any player in the league. Not today. The obvious one to look at is Manchester City and Arsenal as the next episode, but I want to give every team in the league a little bit of sort of game time and show time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back for the Newcastle and Leicester games, actually, because I don't think we've played either of them on camera yet. So I'm going to do the Newcastle and Leicester games because, let's face it, Newcastle could well be a very big club going forward. Well, they already are, but I mean, like, they could be a well-funded big club as well with not Mike Ashley in charge before that goes ahead. But yeah, we'll come back for that. I mean, I want to keep the pace of the season quite high because you never know, towards the end of the year we could be in with a shout with maybe a trophy or maybe the top 4 shout with the way that it's going. So I'll try and keep the pace relatively quick. So we're going to basically go through the whole of November and then obviously we will rejoin back in December. We've got some nice games between now and then. The only real standout one is probably the away game against Man United, which looks like it could be a little bit of a hiccup. We'll no doubt be out of the Carabao Cup because we're playing Norwich away next, so that competition will be over. But at the moment, I'm pretty pleased with the way things are going. It's hard not to be. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then drop a like on the video. Let me know where you think we're going to finish in the league. Is this just a flash in the pan, or is there something to it? Can we maybe get European football? And is Mario Balotelli the greatest player the world has ever seen? Let me know in the comment section below. And thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And until I see you for another episode of my Leeds save, or any of the other saves on the channel, stay cool. Durame! Durame!